My friend, let me begin with a simple question. What is the single best investment in life? Some might suggest buying property. Others might say the stock market. Some may even say starting a business. But the real truth is this: the most valuable investment is not in land. It is not in gold, stocks, or a business. The greatest investment you can make is in you. This might sound simple, but it is one of the most powerful truths. If you fail to invest in yourself, you lose. Any money you make will eventually disappear. If you do not grow your mind or skills, you fail. Every opportunity will simply pass you by. But when you invest in yourself, you grow. You get smarter and stronger every day. And when you are valuable, doors open for you. Why is self-investment the key to success? Let me share something important with you. Every successful person shares a secret. Billionaires, leaders, artists, and athletes. They all understand one powerful truth. The only thing no one can take from them is who they become. You can lose all of your money. You can lose your current job. You can even lose your house. But your skills can never be lost. Your knowledge and character are permanent. Those things are a part of you. They are treasures that cannot be stolen. Think about it for a moment. Money can vanish in an instant. A business can go under. A job can be eliminated. A car can break down. Even a house can be lost. But if you have invested in you, you can rebuild. If you have strong skills and a strong mind, then you can always start over. You can rebuild from absolutely nothing, because the real wealth is inside of you. That is why successful people do not fear loss. They know they can create success again. This is why success starts from within. It is not about looking outside. Many people make a critical error. They wait for the world to change first. They say, I will work harder with a better job. I will learn more if I earn more money. I will be confident if I meet the right people. But this thinking is backwards. You cannot change the world around you, not until you first change yourself. The outside world reflects the inside world. If you grow, your life will grow. If you improve, your chances improve. If you become stronger, life gets better. So what does it mean to invest in yourself? It means dedicating time to your own growth. It means choosing to learn over being lazy. It means reading a book instead of scrolling. It means practicing a skill over entertainment. It means buying a course, not a useless item. It means caring for your body, mind, and soul. You must do this every single day. Now, let's make a comparison. Money in a bank grows slowly. Maybe you get 5% or 10% interest. That is good. But it has limits. But effort put into yourself has no limits. The return is not just 5% or 10%. It can be 1,000% or more. Why? Because improving yourself improves everything. You do not just improve one area of life. For example, if you learn to communicate well, you will get better at your job. You will also improve your relationships. If you care for your health, you feel better. You will also think more clearly. You will have more energy for your goals. If you develop your mindset, you see more. You will see opportunities everywhere. You will also feel more positive daily. One small investment in you affects all areas. Think about it like this. Imagine you purchase a new phone. After a year or two, it is old and slow. It has lost its value. But imagine you spent that money on a skill, like public speaking or digital marketing. That skill does not get old. In fact, it becomes more valuable. You take it with you everywhere. It opens new doors for you again and again. That is the difference between things and you. So never forget this simple truth. The most important project is always yourself. The most valuable place for your energy is you. Because you are building something permanent. You are creating a foundation for success. The story of two friends. Let me share a simple, powerful story. It is about two young men, David and Michael. They grew up in the same small town. Both came from average families. Their parents worked hard for little money. They had similar chances in life. They attended the same school. They played on the same streets. They even shared dreams for the future. When they left school, life offered a choice. This is where their two paths divided. David chose a life of comfort. He did not want to push himself too hard. He thought life was for pure enjoyment. He got a simple job with low pay. When he came home, he felt tired. He was too tired to think about growth. So he spent his hours watching TV. He scrolled on his phone for hours. He hung out with friends who lacked ambition. He told himself, I want to enjoy my life. Learning is just too difficult. I do not need any more stress. I will just live for today. At first, this lifestyle was fun. David felt free from any pressure. But slowly, his comfort became a cage. He stayed in the same job for many years. His boss did not promote him. He never learned any new skills. He felt more tired and unmotivated. His salary was barely enough to live on. Sometimes he would look at other people. He felt a sense of jealousy. He thought, why are they moving up? Why am I still stuck in the same place? But deep down, he already knew the truth. He had stopped investing in himself. Michael, however, chose a different path. He also got a job after school. But he decided not to waste his free time. He knew he had to work on himself. So instead of watching a screen all evening, he read. He read books about business and growth. He listened to lessons on his way to work. He joined a club to practice public speaking. He was nervous at first, but he kept going. Michael also cared for his health. He exercised, even for just 20 minutes. He ate better food and drank more water. He made sure that he got enough rest. Slowly, he felt more energy and focus. His confidence started to grow. He said, I want to become more valuable. I want to grow a little bit every year. Now, let us jump forward 10 years in time. The lives of these two friends were different. David was still in the same job. He was still complaining about his boss. He was still unhappy with his small paycheck. He blamed everyone else for his problems. His health was poor and his energy was low. He felt stuck, tired, and old. He had the same friends and the same habits. Absolutely nothing had changed. Michael's story was about progress. Because he kept learning, he got promotions. People respected his clear communication. He was now a leader at his company. He earned much more money than before. He even started a small side business. He used the skills he had learned. He was healthy, energetic, and positive. Everyone admired him and wanted his advice. Now ask yourself this simple question. What was the real difference here? Both started in the same place. Both had the same background. But only one of them chose to invest in himself. That single choice made all the difference. This story teaches us a vital lesson. Life is not about where you begin. Life is about how much you grow. If you choose comfort, you will stay stuck. If you choose growth, it may be hard at first, but it leads to freedom and success. So, my friend, which path will you choose? Will you be like David, just waiting for life? Or will you be like Michael, investing in yourself? Will you build a future that is brighter than you imagined? Your life is a garden. Imagine for a second that your life is a garden. A garden can be a place of beauty and peace, but only if it is taken care of. If you plant good seeds and water them, it grows. The garden fills with flowers and fruits, but if you neglect it, weeds take over. The garden becomes messy, dry, and ugly. Your life works in the exact same way. Your mind, body, and soul are your garden soil. If you care for them, they will reward you. They will give you strength, wisdom, and success. But if you ignore them, negative things will grow. Laziness, fear, and weakness will appear. Nature is never empty. Something is always growing there. The same is true for your own life. If you do not plant the right seeds, weeds will grow. Think about your mind. If you feed it knowledge and positive ideas, it thrives. Your ideas will bloom like flowers. Your creativity will bear fruit. You will feel alive, hopeful, and strong. But if you fill your mind with negativity and gossip, the weeds of doubt and fear will grow. Your mental garden will become dry and weak. Now think about your body. It is also a part of your garden. If you care for it with good food and exercise, it becomes strong and full of energy. You can work harder and think more clearly. But if you neglect your body, it decays. The weeds of sickness and weakness will spread. They make your life much harder. Finally, think about your character. This is the deep street part of your garden. If you water it with honesty and discipline, you grow. You become a person people trust. But if you neglect your character, bad habits spread. They will destroy everything else. Investing in yourself is like watering that garden. You must do it every single day. It may seem like a small act, reading one page or exercising for 10 minutes. But over time, the results are amazing. Just like a garden, growth is not instant. But with consistency, your life becomes beautiful. So remember, your life is your garden. What grows there depends entirely on you. How to invest in yourself. Now, let's discuss the practical steps. Many people know self-investment is key, but they do not know how to do it. They think it requires a lot of money. But the truth is that it is quite simple. It is about your daily choices. What you read and how you spend your time. The habits you build and the people you see. These small choices shape your future. Let's look at some powerful ways to invest in yourself. 1. Invest in learning. Knowledge is true power. The more you know, the more doors will open. Think about it. Every skill you use comes from knowledge. If you stop learning, you stop growing. Investing in learning can be simple. You can read books or listen to audio lessons. You can watch useful videos or take a course. Each book adds a new idea to your mind. Each course makes you more valuable. When you learn, your mind gets sharper. You connect ideas much faster. You see solutions where others see problems. You find opportunities where others see none. Some people say books and courses cost money. My friend, do you know what costs more? Staying the same, staying stuck, staying weak. Ignorance is far more expensive than education. Think of how many chances people miss. They miss them because they do not know what to do. Think of all the mistakes people make. They make them because they never learned. One book can save you years of wasted time. One single idea can change your entire future. So you must never stop learning. Even if you are busy, find 30 minutes a day. Over a year, that is hundreds of hours of growth. Imagine the person you could become. 2. Invest in your health. You cannot enjoy success with a weak body. Your health is your foundation. If you are tired and sick, money does not matter. You cannot use it well. But with a strong body, you have energy. You have the focus to chase your dreams. Taking care of your health is not complex. Eat food that gives you strength. Drink plenty of water. Sleep well, because rest is recovery. Move your body every single day. A strong body helps create a strong mind. When you are healthy, you think clearly. You feel motivated and full of energy. But if you ignore your health, nothing can help you. Think of it this way. Your body is the only home you will ever have. You can buy a new house or a new car, but you can never buy a new body. Take care of it now. 3. Invest in your mindset. Your thoughts create your reality. If you think small, your life will be small. If you think negatively, your life will be hard. But if you train your mind to be positive, you win. Opportunities will start to find you. A strong mindset is not about ignoring issues. It means you face problems with courage. You can build this mindset by reading. Listen to inspiring talks. Write down your goals every single day. And surround yourself with positive people. When you train your thoughts, you see hope. You see hope where others only see failure. A strong mindset makes you unstoppable. Even when life knocks you down, you get up. You stop asking, "Why me?" You start asking, "What can I learn?" This is the power of a strong mindset. 4. Invest in your skills. Skills give you value in the world. People are not paid for their wishes, they are paid for their abilities. If you want to earn more, become more skilled. Become so good that people cannot ignore you. Learn skills that are important. Communication, leadership, and technology. Every new skill is a new tool. The more tools you have, the more you can do. And the more valuable you become. Think about it. 2 people may work the same hours. But the one with better skills earns more. Why? Because the world pays for value, not effort. When you invest in skills, you invest in your future. 5. Invest in your relationships. Success is never a solo journey. Behind every great success are other people. Mentors, friends, partners, and supporters. Relationships are a form of wealth. Good relationships can open doors for you. They can give you guidance and support. Bad relationships can pull you down. They waste your time and drain your energy. Invest in relationships by being a good person. Learn to communicate and listen well. Think of how you can add value to others. Be trustworthy, kind, and supportive. Also, be careful who you spend time with. If you are around negative or lazy people, you sink. But if you are around ambitious people, you rise. Choose your circle wisely. 6. Invest in your character. Finally, and most importantly, invest in character. Character is who you are in the dark. It is your honesty, discipline, and courage. You can have money and skills, but without character, you will lose it all. People trust and follow those with character. A dishonest person may rise fast, but they also fall just as fast. A person with character may succeed slowly, but their success is built to last. So, practice being honest. Keep all of your promises. Do the right thing, even when it is hard. Build habits of self-discipline. Wake up on time. Finish what you begin. And stay consistent in your efforts. Remember, character is not built in a day. It is built through small, daily decisions. The return of self-investment. Let me tell you something vital, my friend. Every dollar you spend on yourself is not wasted. Every hour you use to improve is not lost. Why? Because the benefits stay with you for life. Think about this carefully. If you buy a new pair of shoes, they wear out. If you buy new clothes, they will fade or tear. If you buy a car, it will break down and lose value. If you buy the newest phone, it becomes old fast. But what about investing in yourself? If you spend money on a book, that knowledge is yours forever. If you take a course, that skill serves you for life. If you invest time in your health, your body gets stronger. These are things that never leave you. They do not fade, rust, or become outdated. Self-investment is the only kind that always grows. It pays you back again and again. The truth is, the return is not always fast. This is where many people make a mistake. They want to see quick results. They want success by tomorrow. They learn one thing and expect life to change. But real self-investment requires time. Sometimes it takes months or even years. It is just like planting a tree. First, you put a seed in the ground. You water it and wait. For weeks, nothing seems to be happening. But underneath the soil, roots are growing. Slowly, a small plant appears. With time, it becomes a mighty tree. It gives fruit and shade for many years. That is how self-investment works. When you read every day, it feels slow. You might think you see no difference. But after 1 year, your mind is sharper. After 2 years, your thinking is different. After 5 years, the gap is huge. The knowledge and confidence you built sets you apart. The same is true for your skills. Maybe you practice communication today. It feels difficult and awkward. But if you continue, you will speak with power. You will lead with confidence and inspire people. In that moment, you will realize it was worth it. Even your health works in this way. If you exercise today, you will not see much change. But keep going for 6 months, and you will feel stronger. Do it for a year, and your body will change. Do it for 10 years, and you will be healthier than others. That is the return on your investment. It is slow, but it grows over time. Another amazing thing is that it creates chances. People notice when you start to grow. They see your confidence and your new skills. Opportunities come to those who are prepared. Success often looks like luck to outsiders, but it is the reward for years of silent work. Someone who worked on themselves gets a great job. Others might say, wow, they are so lucky. But the truth is that luck finds prepared people. Remember, self-investment is not just money. It is your time, your energy, and your focus. You can buy things for pleasure, but that joy is short. When you use your resources for growth, the joy lasts. You become a stronger person, and that strength can never be taken from you. So, my friend, you must be patient. Do not look for immediate results. You have to trust the process. Every book you read, every skill you learn is an investment. It is like putting money in a special bank account. The interest is not 5% or 10%. It grows by 1,000%. One day, it will all come back to you. You will stand taller and more confident. You will be more respected and skilled. That is the true return of self-investment, the pain of not investing. Now, let's be completely honest, my friend. We talk about the rewards of investing in you, but there is another side people ignore, the pain of not investing in yourself. This truth might be hard to hear. Sometimes growth is pushed by the fear of regret. If you do not build yourself up, you pay a price. And that cost is very high. Let's start with learning. The world is changing faster than ever. Technology and industries are evolving. If you do not learn, you will be left behind. You may find yourself unable to keep up. Think about this. Ignorance is not free. It is incredibly expensive. While others learn and get better jobs, you stay stuck. Those who stop learning feel left behind. The pain of ignorance is real. It gets heavier with time. Now think about your health. What happens if you do not invest in your body? At first, everything seems fine. You can skip exercise or eat junk food. But your body keeps a record. Slowly, your energy will decrease. You will wake up feeling tired. You will get sick more often. And as you get older, the problems get worse. Serious health issues and medical bills. All of this could be avoided. You just need to invest in your health now. Ignoring your body is like ignoring a foundation. One day, the entire house will collapse. What about your mindset? If you do not build a strong mindset, you become negative. Fear, doubt, and worry will rule you. Instead of seeing opportunities, you see problems. Instead of acting with courage, you will wait. A weak mindset is a prison. You might be alive, but you are not free. Life feels smaller and harder. Then there are your skills. In our world, skills are like currency. If you do not learn new skills, you get stuck. You will have low-paying jobs with little respect. You will feel easily replaceable. Without skills, you cannot ask for more money, you cannot stand out from the crowd. It is painful to watch others succeed, especially when you chose comfort over growth. Finally, let's discuss your character. If you do not invest in your character, you lose trust. People may smile at you, but they will not respect you deeply. Without trust, you cannot build relationships. You cannot become a true leader. A person with money but no character loses it all, because no one wants to support them. So remember this. Not investing in yourself is a huge mistake. You might think you are saving time or money, but you are actually losing your future. The price of regret is much higher than discipline. The pain of staying the same is much worse. Small steps, big change. The good news, my friend, is you can start small. You do not need to change it all at once. Many people feel overwhelmed by this. They say, I need to learn everything now. I need to be perfect. But that is not how real growth happens. Self-investment is not about giant jumps. It is about small, consistent, daily steps. It is the daily habits that create big change. Think about a tiny seed in the ground. At first, it looks small and weak. You water it and care for it every day. You may not see results for a long time, but each day the seed is growing. Slowly, roots spread and a sprout appears. Over time, it becomes a strong tree. Your self-investment works the same way. Small actions may feel small today, but over time they grow into something amazing. Let's be practical here. What small steps can you take right now? You could read 10 pages of a good book. You could exercise for just 20 minutes. You could listen to one useful podcast that teaches you something valuable. You could practice one new skill. You could write down one single goal. These actions seem tiny on their own, but their impact grows over time. The power of repetition is incredible. One day of reading does not make you an expert, but 1 year of reading transforms your mind. 1 day of exercise does not make you strong, but 1 year of movement changes your body. 1 day of practice does not make you perfect, but 1 year of dedication makes you skilled. Success is not about being perfect. It is about being persistent. Small daily actions are unstoppable. Another key point is your mindset. When you focus on small steps, you feel better. You remove the pressure and the fear. You do not feel overwhelmed. Instead, you feel confident and capable. Every small action proves you can grow. Every day, you build momentum, and momentum is a powerful force. It pushes you forward when life is hard. Imagine this. If you start today with just small steps, 1 year from now, you will be different. Your mind will be sharper, your body stronger, your skills will be greater, your confidence higher. That is the magic of small daily steps. They grow silently, but the results are huge. So, my friend, do not wait for a perfect day. Do not wait for motivation to arrive. Start with one small step today. Read a little. Move a little. Learn a little. Repeat it every day. In time, these small actions create a new life. A life that is bigger, better, and stronger. Final words. Become your greatest investment. My friend, I will leave you with one truth. You are your greatest asset. You are the most important project of your life. You are the best investment you can ever make. No bank account or property can match it. The return on yourself is the highest. Do not wait for someone else to help you. Do not wait for luck or a miracle. Take responsibility for your own growth. Start doing it today. Put your time and energy into learning. Every small action you take will count. Every effort will multiply over time. It will create results you cannot yet imagine. Here at English Achieve, we believe in this. Self-investment is the base of all success. The more you grow, the more your world grows. The more you improve, the more chances you get. When you invest in yourself, life rewards you. In your skills, health, mindset, and character. It may not happen overnight, but consistency brings powerful results. Remember this, if you take care of yourself first, all else follows. Your confidence will rise. Your work will improve. Your relationships will get deeper. And your happiness will grow. So decide today to invest in yourself, in your learning, health, and skills. Make it a daily habit. Do this consistently, and one day you will look back and see you have built a life of strength and success. Your greatest investment is always you. Start now and let the results change your life forever.